What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another episode of Club and Country. This is episode number 30, and we started today's episode by getting some tournament prize money from the board after getting knocked out in the Coupe Nationale semi-finals against Toulouse in the last game in the last episode, and also we changed Boga's boots as well. Now, I've been reading the comments of late, and a lot of you guys have been asking me to change Boga's boots. I'm sorry it's taken me a very long time to do it, 30 episodes in now, but yeah, I never really worry about boots too much because I can never really see the difference when the game's being played, like, you know, on the original camera angle, only for like replays and cutscenes and so on. So I never really noticed the boots, to be honest. But you guys have been picking it out. The Boga's boots are the sort of the EA ones, really, not looking too flashy. So Boga, especially after this season, I think he deserves some proper boots, doesn't he? So I give him some boots. Hopefully you'll like them. They're the Nike ones. They're orange. I thought he deserved some distinctive boots to stand out, really. And there you go. But still, we take on Stade Rennais for the first game of today's episode here, and we would fall behind just 10 minutes in. On the back of that defeat against Toulouse, the one thing I didn't want to do was lose 2 games in a row, because in the last episode you heard me discuss what the problem has been for us in the second half of the season and why we've fallen from top of the table to 4th place, and it's due to the fact we haven't had a consistent run of form. And you know, that may have been a cup game against Toulouse, but it doesn't really matter. We want to respond in this game against Stade Rennais away from home, but David and Gog, there's a blast from the past, opened the scoring for Stade Rennais. I remember him all those days ago, or all those years ago I should say, for Liverpool, playing for Liverpool all those years ago in the Premier League, now playing for Stade Rennais, and he opened the scoring in this game, having a really good season as well, as you can see by the amount of goals he scored. And sadly for us as well, just 7 minutes after the restart, the home side would double their advantage. The first goal was pretty poor defending from me, I felt, and I'll take the blame for it, but for the second goal, look at this for a strike. The ball gets launched forward, it's held up in the centre, it's rolled off to the teammate, and this strike here is absolutely phenomenal from number 8 there. It goes into the top corner. It's his 10th of the season, and Stade Rennais are 2 goals up. And I wanted to respond in this game. You know, we rested the players in the cup. I wanted to respond in this one, get back to winning ways, get the 3 points in the league that we're going to need, sitting in 4th place right now. And what do? Lose by 2-0. No positives from that game whatsoever. It's 2 consecutive games where we failed to find the back of the net as well. Quite frankly, not good enough. The home side played us off the park. They deserved to win. There's no doubt about that. And Gog the man the match with a goal and an assist. But either way, it's quite frankly not good enough. And especially because Monaco were playing Stade Rennais at the time. They drew the game. That was a huge opportunity for us to try and get a win in that one and get ourselves closer towards the title. But instead, we lose the game. And then more bad news. We've got a training injury here. JJ's going to miss the rest of the season. It is all falling apart for Paris FC as we enter the final calendar month of professional football in France. So really frustrated about this. Also worth noting as well, one of our youth players terminated his contract in the last episode. I didn't notice it at the time, but one of our youth players terminated his contract. I don't think he would have succeeded here at Paris FC, because if I remember correctly, his overall was quite low. But either way, not good to see. He terminated his contract. I didn't even get a warning about it. But still, following that, look at the training injury. JJ will be out for the remainder of the season. That is not good to see. He's been a really crucial player for us in our back 3 this season after changing formation. So to know he'll be out for the rest of the season is a big blow. And also we'll look at the youth squad monthly report, squad report as well, and league table too. A couple of you guys have been asking me when I'm going to be promoting Yannick Giron. I still can't pronounce his name. When I'm going to be promoting Yannick. For the time being, I want to keep him in the academy because he won't get any first-team football here right now as we're ending the season, and I think it's just better to keep him in the academy where he'll develop on his own naturally. But either way, a look at the squad report and the league table as well. Just 3 games to go now, and as you can see, we may have guaranteed Europa League place, but we're now 2 points behind Stade Rennais in 3rd place. We're not out of the title race. There's still a chance we could do it, but we're going to require some slip-ups from the teams above us, which probably won't happen. And realistically for us, being 5 points behind the league leaders, I would say the best we can do is 3rd or 2nd place. So, you know, I'm trying not to be too defeatist right here. There is still a chance of us getting back into this title race, but after that loss to Stade Rennais, that was absolutely massive. If we won the game, we'd be just 2 points behind. Now we're 5 points behind. It is absolutely massive for us, to be honest, to have lost that game, and I think really for us now we have to settle for a Champions League place if we can get one. But we had to return to winning ways in this one. We could not have 3 defeats in a row in all competition. We had to return to winning ways. Our final home game of this season, taking on Nantes here, and we would open the scoring scoring as well through Thierry Ambrose, a familiar face, 26th goal this season for our skipper. Really nice finish as well, as he makes it Paris FC 1, Nantes 0, after they gave the ball away with some silly passing. And in the 31st minute, a good chance to make it 2-0. Ambrose comes forward here, steps inside, and if it wasn't for surely one of the saves of the season by the Nantes goalkeeper, he would have doubled his goal tally and made it 2-0. What a stop there, and it is still just a 1-0 scoreline for Paris FC. Nantes had a good chance to equalise here, but Bedoya, the American, was denied by a good save by Barmy as he turns this shot behind for a corner. And at the break, it was still 1-0 as things stood. And Nantes in the second half here were going in search of an equalising goal. They weren't getting too many chances though. We sort of controlled the game in the second half, not really feeling too confident in going forward and going into attack mode and trying to score more goals. So I tried to control the game really, kill it off, play the clock, and as you can see in stoppage time here, as Nantes pushed too many bodies forward, Thierry Ambrose came forward and got his second goal of the game as well. So Paris FC 2, Nantes 0. We had to respond in this game. We had to return to winning ways, and we will do just that as well. Ambrose's double ensures that in our final home game of this season, we're showing our fans that we are going to do everything possible to try and qualify for the Champions League, or possibly, still, you never know, win the league title. Thierry Ambrose leading the way with the captain's armband and leading the goal scoring charts as well. Goal number 27 in the league and season for our number 9, and he does secure the 3 points for us. Return to winning ways after 2 consecutive losses in all competitions. Ambrose's double and a clean sheet as well. That's what we want to see about with 2 games about a win and 2 scoreless games for us as well. A 2-0 scoreline. And again, not the most convincing wins, I'll be honest. We're not playing anywhere close to the level we were at the start of the season, but just returning to winning ways was the most important thing. We got the 3 points, but as you can see after that, I showed the league table going into the penultimate game of the season here. We are still in 4th place and still outside the Champions League places. To win the title now, we need to win our final 2 games and hope Monaco lose both of their games as well, because due to the goal difference swing, it's pretty obvious we're not going to catch up to them. I mean, we could, but because they've scored far more goals than us as well, it's highly unlikely we'd ever be able to overtake them. So winning the league now is, you know, it's a distant memory in our minds. It's not going to happen now. We're sort of consigned to that fact. It's not going to happen. We've conceded defeat in the league, but we could still possibly qualify for the Champions League. But we are still 1 point behind PSG, who sit in 3rd place. So coming to this game here, the penultimate game of the season, the home side have already secured a place in the league and season for next year, so I was hoping they'd have nothing to play for and not really going to be worried about the scoreline. And as you can see, just 17 minutes in, we would open the scoring. And who got the goal? Obviously, it was going to be Thierry Ambrose. We had to make changes because the final 3 games are in a 7-day period, which means that our players are going to get really tired. But Thierry Ambrose is one guy who I just cannot afford to rest during these crucial final 3 games. He gets the goal there and opens the scoring and does put Paris FC in front of this game. The home side didn't hit the bar there, and from that we broke as Bongongwe finds Ambrose. It was a great chance to double our scoreline. Ambrose played it back to the beard here, down the right-hand side. Played him a little bit too wide, but he keeps on going. Crosses the ball to the centre, picks out Vincent Perez, who goes for goal, hits the bar, and then Thierry Ambrose with the goal gaping. You'd put your house on Thierry Ambrose to score that open goal, but he put the shot wide. Of course, typical stuff, sort of summing up our second half of the season, really. Ambrose putting the open goal wide, but then this 37th minute here, a few minutes later, well, as you can see, Ambrose says, I know, I just messed up there to make it 2-0, but I'm not going to mess up this chance. The ball comes through to him, he goes through, he stops the ball, takes it round the last man, confuses the defender and the goalkeeper, and slots it into the top corner. A fantastic through ball to him there, takes his time there, Thierry Ambrose. That's what he needs to do, not just smash it first time. Take your time, that's how Ambrose scores his goals. Takes his time there, puts it into the top corner, and gets his 39th goal in the league so far. But as you can see at half-time, look to the scores here. PSG will be held into a draw by Lille. It was 1-1 in that game, and Marseille were losing to Monaco, so they weren't doing us any favours, so any chance for us to win the league was surely gone now. But PSG drawing was great to see, but sadly for us, just 9 minutes after the restart, the home side will get themselves back in the game for a catalogue of errors from me, really. Poor defending, firstly, gave the ball away then with Boscagli, terrible positioning, and then Barmy comes out, tries to clear the ball with his foot, it deflects off the attacking player for the home side, and it just goes into the open goal, so really poor from me there. A bit unfortunate, yes, the way the ball sort of deflected off his leg and went to the open goal. But either way, the home side are back in the game. It's 2-1, and I was thinking, surely I'm not going to throw this away. With 23 minutes to go, though, we'd have a good chance to make it 3-1 and get our 2-goal cushion back. Bongongwi went forward, got taken down. It was a definite penalty and a booking for Ben Youssef as well. Ambrose, who was on a hat-trick, was off the pitch. I'd subbed him off as I need him to play on the weekend game, need him to be fit. So Bongongwi won the penalty, and he's just an underrated player in his Paris FC side. Rarely in the first 11 nowadays, but he's got 7 goals in the league. He won the penalty, so I let him take it as well. He sent the goalkeeper the wrong way and does put Paris FC 3-1 up, and in the penultimate game of the season, in a must-win game to try and get ourselves back in the Champions League places, we do go 3-1 up and will surely be winning the penultimate game of the season, and we do so as well. The final chance fell to us in stoppage time, but Vincent Perez, poor Perez, hit the woodwork twice in this game, first the bar and then the post in stoppage time. Couldn't get a goal, but that's alright because we won the game by 3-1, and as you can see as well, after the game, relief for us because we have overtaken PSG with 1 game to go. We've leapfrogged our rivals and we are in to 3rd place. Ambrose shaking his head there. We may have won the game, but he was upset I wouldn't let him get his hat-trick, but still, I'm thinking of the bigger picture here. We're going into the final day, and as you'll see by the league table here, we are in 3rd place, and if we win the final game of the season, we will be finishing in 3rd place and getting that final Champions League position guaranteed, or possibly even 2nd as well. You never know. It's going to be tight though. It's going to be frantic. We could finish in 2nd, 3rd, 4th, or even 5th place at the end of this season. Where are we going to finish? Don't miss the next episode. Can we finish in the Champions League places and complete a very good season for us? Find out in the next episode. So thank you for watching this episode, guys. Really hope you have enjoyed it. If you have enjoyed the episode, then please do leave a like, and don't miss the next episode of the season, the final one of the season, very soon.